Hey people, welcome to the stream. It is a Monday again. Just another manic Monday. I don't like Mondays. Pick your favorite Monday song. Monday, Monday. It's 7 p.m. August the 10th. Hope you're all doing well. It's hot as hell. It is muggy as hell out here. It's 29, feeling more like 36 with the humidity. Sticky, gross, muggy. We had some thunderstorms earlier, heavy downpours. That seems to have blown over for now, but still lots of clouds in the sky. I hope you all had a good weekend. I see Leo Chung, I see Chantel, how you doing? Mr. Majestic. What's up, Darren? Susie, hello. Cookie, how you doing? Loveshe, what is up? John Nicholson. Gertish, Tyler. Rosalina. Hope you're all good. Yeah, it is muggy-orama out here. Hello, Lena. No, I still need to charge my neck fan. I just didn't get around to it. Zach. Transit Mobile Scooter, good to see you. And hello, Greg, and Tim, and Christina. Straighten out my gimbal. There we go. I'm at Carlton and Jarvis. Hello, Creative Mistress. Greetings, Wing Zero. Alright. I'm going to walk up Jarvis for a bit, but then we're going to head west. We're going west tonight. I'm an East End boy, but I'm going to the West End. Do I have a dog? Nope. You would have known by now if I had a dog. Hey Jada, how you doing? The ballet school. Hopefully we don't get more rain while I'm streaming. It was a crazy downpour though a couple hours ago. Hey Kevin, how you doing? I'm glad you think so, Creative Mistress. I thought though, since we're going west, I might stop by the new Mervish Village just to check up on that. Right by where Honest Ed's used to be. I think a couple more new businesses have opened there. I think a lot more of the landscaping is finished. And I saw they're putting up a sign that sort of resembles the old Honest Ed sign on the side of the new building. So I'm just kind of curious to go look at that. That's okay, we'll make do until some mods pop in. I can always do modding type stuff if I need to. Yo, Alex. Hey, Jillian. Apartments available. Hello, Vega and Tavane. Welcome. Hey, Jacques. There's Unholy Donuts. I wonder if their donuts don't have holes, or they're implying something else there. Hey, Jahale. And Ken Lan, hello. to church. We're in the village. Oh, hey, I've been at it for 11 minutes and I'm already a sweaty mess here. Can't wait to see how it feels after 3 hours, if I make it that long. I think until August 20th or something, around there, is when that Church Street pilot will end. I'm pretty sure it'll be deemed a success, and then I'll probably do it again next year, maybe extend it next year. Maybe also some other streets might join in different parts of town. Hello Clegg and Cynthia, Derek, how you doing? I'm not wearing jeans. Nope. Transit Mobile Scooter, thank you very much. $2 to start the cold drink fund. The appreciation is very high. Cheers to you. Thank you, Darren. Very kind of you. Yeah, the cold drink fund, yeah. A big thumbs up on my end here. Thank you so much. Ooh, I got like puddles here. Puddles and mud. I like how this says walkway and there's a nice little entrance here, but you're really just walking through a parking lot. This is a walkway apparently. Let's walk through the walkway. Indiana. Oh, right off the bat, you're just coming in strong there, Indiana. Jeez. Not like hello or anything, you know? You don't see me saying things about the US government now, do you? Transit mobile scooter again from the roommate who I met over the weekend. Thank you very much. Yes, that was a nice little run-in. Thank you again, roommate. It's good to meet you. Hey, Hiro Monaco, hello. My phone's complaining it's too hot already. Yeah, you might need to get off the internet there and go experience the real world sometimes, you know? I can detect terminally online instantly when I see it in the chat. At Wellesley. Hey, Stephen, hello. Check out those fire escapes. Hey, Scott. Yeah, I remember you were sending me supers when I was walking around. You wanted to see some Canadian flags. I remember. I appreciate the support, but it doesn't mean I appreciate when you just come in and start saying rude things and insulting, you know, my country, and just kind of just being a jackass, really. Like, there's no need for that. like these linear parks. There's a subway line running underneath here. That's why they turned this into sort of a long linear park. Line 1. Yeah, you're being a troll, and you're basically creating just a very negative atmosphere in the chat, right? You're not contributing anything positive whatsoever. You're just making it a less fun experience for everyone. Is that what you like to do? Hey, Tina to me. What's up, the color purple? Whew, it is hot, 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 man. All right, crossing Yonge Street.
Let's get paid for now, right?
The Ethiopian house. No, I didn't bring my neck fan. It needs to be charged. It takes hours to charge it. I just haven't gotten around to thinking to plug it in ahead of time, you know? Oh yeah, Carol Pope, that's cool. How you doing, funny dog? Yeah, it was pouring earlier, like a downpour. Heavy duty downpour. It cooled things off momentarily, but then after a while the humidity ramped right back up again and the temperature went back up close to 30 again. Hey, Aaron Hockey. Mr. Adam's Apple, hello. Yo, Crikey and Maxie, how you doing? And hello, Louise. All right, crossing Bay Street. Nice. Momentary break in traffic there, just for me. For a second, when I just saw your chat pop in there, Cookie, I thought you said that you wet your sheets. I was like, whoa, 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 what's happening here? You have to make your bed because you wet your sheets? What's up, General Lee? Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. Hey, Brad, hello. Yeah, there's a church here. Got a little courtyard here. This is U of T we're kind of coming into. The eastern side of U of T. University of Toronto, if you're wondering what U of T is. Hey, Brent. Cooter Pass today? Holy cow, what a weird happenstance, you know? I was a big fan of that show when I was a kid. Oh, R.I.P. Cooter. I'm sure a lot of you used to watch the Dukes of Hazzard, right? Back in the day. I keep doing that? What was I doing? I'll keep doing it, whatever it was. Well, thank you very much, Indiana Bushflower. That's genuinely nice to say, and I genuinely appreciate the support. All right, cheers. Thumbs up to that. Yeah, let's just keep things, you know, friendly and non-political in the chat, right? This isn't sort of a place for that. This is a place for good times, chill vibes, you know? Walking around, looking at stuff, chit-chatting about silly things, right? Not things that get people's blood temperature rising. That doesn't sound like a good time. Talk about Cooter from the Dukes of Hazzard, you know? Although that's a bit sad, but still, just talking about the good old days, watching the Dukes of Hazzard or things like that. Hey Vivian, hello. Howard Charco, how you doing? Yeah, over 300 viewers here already. Hey, Martin James Kelly. No, I did not attend the U of T. I attended a pretty much unknown little liberal arts university in my hometown because it was there. It was just there and convenient, so that's where I went. And I got a useless degree. So I guess I did my part, right? Got a nice useless degree. Piece of paper. Racked up 4 years of student debt. Took about 15 years for me to pay off the student loans. A lot of it was forgiven, though. A lot of my student loans were taken care of by various programs, which was nice, that I qualified for, where they took big chunks off of my outstanding balance. That sped up the process a lot. All right, Deal, Indiana, and thanks again for another $5. All right, I'll hold you to that. The support is very much appreciated. Hey, Damon Washington, hello, and Tiana. Yeah, I remember when I finally paid off the last of my student loans. It was such a nice freeing feeling, you know? It was like, look at that. I don't owe anyone anything now. I mean, other than my rent, I guess, but I'm debt-free, basically, you know? It's a nice feeling. And I've been debt-free ever since. I refuse to go back into that situation again. Hey, Sal Smith, hello. Yeah, I think I owed about 40 grand when I graduated, but the various forgiveness programs I qualified for, all in all, probably took about 25 grand off of my balance, so I don't think I can go any further here. I used to be able to walk through here, but not right now. So yeah, I think a good 25 grand was taken care of for me. Hey Chantel, $2 for salt and vinegar chips. Thank you, Chantel. I did finish off my last bag. Much appreciated, Chantel. Of course, No Name, Shoppers Drug Mart. The best, the cheapest and the best. Oh, another super from Indiana. You became a slave of the educated system after you became debt-free. You can see my finger here. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Thank you again, Indiana, for the third super. Cheers. Yeah, I was a slave to some crappy jobs for most of my life after I graduated, until just a few years ago when I went full-time here on YouTube. So I don't think I enjoyed any job I ever had, you know? Just having to get up and go do stuff, working for other people. I was never able to really enjoy it. I always felt like this was not what I'm cut out to do. Hey, Chatty Cathy, hello. Where have I come here now? I'm way up here. Way up here by the ROM. I just followed a bunch of pathways until I emerged here. Indiana, another $5. Love you, buddy, and all the mods and friends I have. So, you know, that's the kind of thing I like to see. That's what my streams should be all about, right? Cheers again, Indiana. Thank you. The supers keep coming. Thanks again, man. Yeah, cities and walking and urbanism have always been my passion, you know. It just wasn't possible until recently, you know, in the span of my life, to actually make some sort of living from it. Or I would have done it a lot sooner if it were. But better late than never, I guess. Hey, Johnny Be Good, hello. Oh, my shirt is sticking to me, man. It's stuck on me. Have to peel it off later. Isn't that the best feeling when you get home and you have to peel your shirt off? But then it feels so good once it's off. It's like, oh. But the peeling off part feels gross. I don't think she... I was like, I don't think she sees where she's going. She's coming right at me. Passioner's McDonald's fries. Damon Washington, $4 for the snack fund. Thank you very kindly, Damon. Another awesome supporter. All right, so I'll add that to, you know, the root beer fund and all the other funds. Get some good snack in action going on later. Thanks. Alright, I have a red light, but you know what? I don't see any traffic coming. I'm at the point now in my life where I don't feel like waiting for lights to change. If there's no traffic coming, I just go. Because why the hell not? Of course, kids, if you're watching, don't do what I do. You should always stop and wait at the traffic lights. Just that doofus me do my thing, but don't do what I do. Such a rebel I am, yeah. Yeah, you have to get to be my age, kids, before you can do that sort of thing, okay? If there's any kids watching. There usually is not, but every once in a while, maybe. How you doing, Max? I think kids make up like 2% of my regular viewers, according to the analytics. Like kids being 12 and under, you know? Like preteens. And then the teenage demographic isn't much higher. It's only maybe like 3 or 4%. But I do run into quite a few viewers who are teens, funny, like strangely enough, you know, who know me, so. But usually they're the ones who get most excited about encountering me out in public. So maybe they're more likely to say something, right? Like the young dudes, you know. The Utes, yeah, the Utes. Hey, G. Jacobs. No, I haven't heard of the latest changes to the monetization rules. I guess you're replying or referring to people who aren't yet monetized and are trying to become monetized, right? Probably doesn't affect those who are already monetized. I'm guessing, anyway. Hey, KLE, how you doing? And Fred, hello. I haven't heard about any Ice Cream Man movie, no. Should I? Should I watch that? Yeah, that's not good news for Cookie, who's close to 500 subs now, which is usually the first level of monetization. Hopefully things don't get harder now. Hey, what's up, Sapand? Transmobile scooter, $3 from the roommate, more for the root beer fund, and another super from Tim, $6.99. Again, it's your boy Tim T for a delicious case of Zivia root beer. Thank you to both of you. Transmobile scooter and the roommate and Tim. Thank you kindly for more support. Cheers to you guys.
Oh, I love movie style.
Better re-plug in my power bank here. Indiana, another $5 for the next Canadian flag I film. Well, we're on the U of T campus. I'm not sure if that means we're less likely to see a Canadian flag or somewhat likely. I'll keep my eyes peeled. This is Trinity College here, aka Hogwarts. But thank you once again, Indiana. Holy cow. The super train continues all the way from Indiana. All right. Walking along Hoskin. U of T, yo. Oh, a breeze. Oh, thank you. Thank you, breeze. There's another tower. Soldier Tower, not the tower, but it is called Soldier's Tower. When it was first built, it was probably pretty tall for its day, right? Chantel, $2 for more snacks. And thanks again, Chantel, for raining down the snack fund tonight. Cheers again. Can't go wrong with more snacks, right? I was listening to Rush most of the day today, and I just have all these songs running through my head right now. Early Rush, when Getty's voice was extra high and screechy. Yeah, you're telling me there, Cookie. You're telling me. Exactly, Cynthia. That's the exact song that's in my head right now. I was trying to impersonate him when I was at home earlier. I just can't do it, man. I can't get that high. If it does get anywhere close to being that high, it sounds like shit. I can't go that high and make it sound anyway like singing, you know? His voice is almost like one of a kind in that respect, man. Hey, speaking of Rush, here's Bytor. How you doing? Xanadu. Yeah, I listened to that song today too, actually. Yeah. I listened to that one too. My last stream where I walked around the concert for the first Rush show actually racked up a decent number of views. I think just a lot of Rush fans took a look out of curiosity, you know, just to see what was going on outside the arena before the concert. Maybe some people who don't normally watch my streams just sort of saw it over there in the recommended and decided to click on it. Rush fans, you know, since I had Rush in the title, maybe it popped up for them. Hey, Alec Marshall. Yeah, lots of great architecture here, U of T. Even this monstrosity beside me, the Robarts Library. I would put that in that category, but some other people wouldn't. I say monstrosity, you know, as a term of endearment towards this building. Put Rush in the title of all my videos. Maybe I could just turn my live streams into the official Toronto Rush live streaming channel. All the Rush fans can watch as I walk around Toronto. The hallowed ground, you know, the holy land, I guess you could say, for Rush fans. The land that spawned, you know, the Holy Triumvirate. Although Neil wasn't from Toronto, but, you know, eventually we sort of adopted him, right? All the Rush fans can just watch as I talk about Rush, walk around Toronto. If I lived in Liverpool, it would probably make sense to do that for the Beatles, you know, just walk around Liverpool talking about the Beatles. All the Beatles fans would probably watch that. Hey, Jeanette is here as we just walk past the biggest library in the city. Maybe the words Robarts Library sort of rang through her ears somehow, prompted her to come out of lurking. There it is, Jeanette. Fort Book. How about some Spirit of the Radio? Yeah, it's a bit out of my range also, unfortunately. But thank you so much. $7 from Jeanette Morales. Whoops, the cord. Thank you very kindly, Jeanette. Harvard Street now. The name changed after we crossed St. George. Nice little chill area here. I don't think this was here previously, at least not that I noticed. Hey, Dynamics. Alright, we're continuing west. I said we're going to go west, and we're going west. It's crossing Spadina on Harvard. Harvard Village. Right up ahead here. Hey, there's that pizza spot that I tried with Cookies and Chaos right over here. Do I believe in Santa Claus? At this moment, I would have to say no, but I remember when I stopped believing in Santa Claus. I remember very clearly the very moment I stopped believing in Santa Claus. Thank you again. I'll tell the story in a moment. Cheers to the support once again, Indiana. Get to the tower! Get to it! I stopped believing in Santa when I was 7 years old. I remember very clearly. I was sitting in front of the Christmas tree looking at all the presents, and I was picking them up and shaking them and looking at them and all that, looking at the ones with my name on them, of course. And so I looked at one that had "To Ken from Santa," and then I picked up another one that said "To Ken from Mom," or it said Kenny, I think, because she called me Kenny. But anyway, I just suddenly realized that Santa and Mom had the exact same handwriting. So that's it. That was it, man. As a 7-year-old, that was when I stopped believing in Santa. It just dawned on me right then and there. Something fishy was up. Why does Santa have the same handwriting as my mom? And I remember some friends of mine still believed in Santa when they were like 13 years old, and I remember that blew my mind. That blew my mind. I mean, maybe that might be the case with some people in the chat, I don't know, but that just blew my mind when I found out that. Hey Rosa, hello. Oh, thank you again, Indiana. Cheers, Indiana. Hey, Bree and Ruben, hello. The chat is moving fast tonight. Sorry if I'm missing any chats. I keep scrolling back, but I know I'm missing some chats here and there. $330-ish concurrent viewers. Monday night, a muggy Monday. Just another muggy Monday. Hey, Diva Tequila. Yeah, my mom, I guess, didn't think I would decipher that, you know. She underestimated me. I never told her, though, you know. I never told her that I figured it out.
Sarah had talked about at the team meeting yesterday.
I thought it would hurt her feelings if I told her, so I just kept it to myself. I'm not sure, like, how long it was until she knew I didn't believe or whatever, but quad mods, got nothing to say. But you just said something, quad mods. You said you have nothing to say. Oh, I see. You're implying that I didn't miss anything that you might have said because you have nothing to say. Okay. Yeah, it took me a minute to decipher your meaning there. I have to remember what I said and then see what you said. Kind of breezy here. I keep looking up thinking there might be some storm clouds rolling in, but I don't see any.
It's definitely good to play like a year out.
Kind of has that feeling like when a storm is blowing in, you can feel the wind kicking up. Yes, the humidity bothers me quite a bit. Not a fan of it. I'm not a fan, but I wish I brought my fan. Ooh, this breeze feels nice though. I don't know, do kids still get told about Santa? I guess so, I don't know. Is that still a thing? Like, for little kids? I guess so, yeah. There's still Santas in the mall and all that. I guess that's still a thing, right? Yeah. I just wonder now in this day and age if kids stop believing in Santa sooner than they used to. Like, I wonder if there's still kids who reach the age of 13 and still believe in Santa, like my friend. There's a Pizza Gigi. Hey, Marlette. Hey, you're welcome. The mean streets of Harvard Village. Gotta keep my head on a swivel around here. Yeah, good stuff, Gertage. The Fantasy Kitchen. That sounds like something Cookie might have floating around in her mind, you know? Her fantasy kitchen. I'm sure she lays in bed at night and just visualizes it as she drifts off to sleep. Central Tech. This is Harvard Village, or sort of the edges of Harvard Village along Harvard Street. It's got Central Tech, big high school. Got all sorts of kids of all ages who use this big sports field here, though. Yeah, couple years ago I did my birthday push-ups here. I was with my sister Melissa. And in just over a month I'll do more birthday push-ups. I guess it's a tradition, right? Yeah, I remember when I watched it later to see if I looked silly or not, my hair was just jumping or bouncing all over the place like crazy. I was like, wow, I look pretty wacky the way my hair is just flying all over the place. This woman who just walked by looked just like Cookie, honestly, man. I had to do like a triple take. I just saw Cookie's doppelganger. Not just from the back, from the front, from her face. She looked like Cookie. I thought I was being sniped for a second. I thought, oh, she's coming to snipe me. And I was like, oh. Hey, Rob Owaba. All right, have a good night, Choppy. Walking west. Walking west. Check out the weeping willow. Walking west, weeping willow. WWWW. Hey, Carl. They all have a twin. I've had people tell me that they saw my doppelganger before. I never saw that supposed doppelganger with my own eyes, so I can't confirm if they actually look like me, but that's what they said. Hey, hello, Darren. I'm gonna cross. There's a neat Lego pole. I've shown it before, but we're getting close to it. I think it's been added onto the Lego pole. There might be more to it now. Indiana, $2. Anyone seen a Canadian flag? I haven't seen one yet. Once I get to a more commercial area with more businesses and things of that nature, then maybe we'll see one. Thank you once again, Indiana. We'll keep an eye out. You don't see a lot of homes that fly flags, really, you know. A.B. Banger. Very, very nice residential streets here. Kind of at the northern end of Little Italy. Going that way. And Koreatown going north up that way towards Bloor. We're sort of in the in-between zone, I guess, between those two neighborhoods. A bear. A bear and a bee. It's like a blue bear. Two blue bears. And two bees. Big brown bear, big brown bear, blue bowl, big brown bear, blue bowl, beautiful baboon, big brown bear, blue bowl, beautiful baboon, blowing bubbles. Hey, Mary, good evening. Mary, Mary. Is this like a discarded beanbag chair here? The things that has seen, no doubt, right? Why am I waiting for this light? I don't know. Le Petit Chef. The Ace of Spades Lounge. Got a nice little metal themed name there. Oh, I think I see the Lego pole. Hey, Devin, hello. Alright, let me use this momentarily. Yeah, that was a neat mural. This is interesting too. Blue jays, a whole bunch of blue jays. Your bicycle's called the Ace of Spades. Here's the Lego pole. Yeah, I guess they can't go any higher because there's an actual sign there preventing it from going higher, but I think they've added more to it, jutting out, you know, more kind of interesting features here. Like that. Whatever that is. Got a little tree. It's like quite the little work of art here. Hey, what happened with the lady? There was a lady on here, but I saw a video earlier that someone did just recently where there was a lady on the Lego pole kind of standing on one of these outcroppings, but now she's gone. Did someone steal her? Someone stole the lady? Someone stole the lady. Lady. A raccoon took her, yeah. Someone took her. Yeah, this has been here for years now. I think I first showed this on the channel at least 3+ years ago, but it changes over time. They add stuff to it. Oh, maybe that's her up there. Okay. I see her. I see the lady. It's just kind of hard to get a good look at her from down here. There's the lady. Lady. Whoops. There she is. There she is. There we go. There's the lady. She's really up there, surveying everything. From here it looks like a lady, you know, it could be like a long-haired dude, you know, maybe it's Geddy Lee in the 70s. It's 70s Geddy Lee when he wore those robes, when they wore those kimonos. Remember when Rush used to wear those robes on stage? But I think it's actually a lady though. Don't jump! It looks like she's thinking about something. Don't do it! Don't do it, lady! What is this? It's like a dinosaur. And now they started wrapping up these bike lock stations with yarn. That one's all yarned up. That one's yarned up. The one after that is yarned up. This one is yarned up. That's a weird thing to say, yarned up. I don't know, it seemed to have survived the last several winters, so I guess it endures it okay. Maybe people come and check on it, you know, make sure it's not falling apart or whatever. Hey, I like my house. How you doing? Clinton and Harbord. This is Harbord Street. So yeah, so it's just a little bit east of Clinton and Harvard, on the south side of Harvard. Right by this graffiti covered building here. A group of youngsters walking the bike lane. Hello, hello. Hello. He said, hi, vlogger. Hey, Chris Mills. Here's Jersey Street. I'm going to walk up Jersey Street. I remember a few times I walked past here. And I was like, one day I'm going to walk up Jersey Street. Well, today's the day. I don't know what this car is doing here, though. Sneaking up behind me. We have anybody from Jersey in the chat? Let's see how much Jersey Street looks like we're in Jersey. Hey, I found a Batman on the side of a laundromat. I call this the laundromat district because there's so many laundromats along Harvard Street here. Toronto's newest district. Got some cool art I didn't even know was here until now. Is that like a female Joker or something? Like, who is that? I don't know that character. This looks a bit Jersey-ish, wouldn't you say? These row houses. Kind of a narrow street. There's a bit of a Jersey kind of vibe to it. Yeah, it's almost like a Stralley, you're right. Because on one side you have these garages that you usually see in laneways. Not so much fronting onto the actual street, right? And you have these old row houses. Was it Harley Quinn? Yeah, maybe that's who it was. Yeah, you're probably right, yeah. Yeah, I think that's how she was depicted, right? In the comics. I'm used to seeing Harley Quinn as she looks in the movies and stuff like that. I never really read the comics. So yeah, thank you, Jada. She was like the Joker's girlfriend, more or less, I think, right? So maybe that's why she looks like that. Jersey Street. Got a nice breeze blowing down Jersey Street here. Looks like it goes around the bend here. Where are they taking me? Jersey Avenue, actually. It's not Jersey Street, it's Jersey Avenue. Not that it makes any difference, but just for the record. Indiana, only Americans can pronounce the R. As in Joyzy? Is that the R you're talking about? Thank you once again, Indiana. Hey, it's Joyzy. Okay, does this laneway continue as a laneway? It does, so let's just walk along here. I didn't want to go around the bend there. Let's keep going straight. There's a guy working out right beside me in this building here. I saw a shirtless man doing exercises. I've never been here before. Never been, not even once. Is there a way out? Let's hope there's a way out. I think this will take me right to Bloor Street at Christie Pitts Park. Well, look at this. Look at this neat little street here. Hidden away. Some old row houses. This looks kind of Jersey-like here too, right? Look at that. I love this little street. What's it called? What is this street called? Got people on the balcony chilling. I didn't even know this street was here. Wow. Cool. Kind of looks like just an old dense street you see in some northeastern city, you know what I mean? I'll have to look up the name of the street. I think the street sign is on the other end, down there. I'll look it up later. Yeah, me too, Quad Mods. I like how Toronto does have these little hidden away streets like that that are interesting with neat old architecture. And now we're emerging over here. Yeah, all my years of living in Toronto, I did not know that street was there at all, right? And I look for streets like that. I try to seek them out. And I just stumbled upon that one. Holy Sandy, 30 bucks. Stay hydrated on this very humid evening. Wow, thank you. I can get lots of root beer with the $30 super. Thank you so much, Sandy. That's incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much. Clinton Place, that's what it's called? Awesome, thank you. I did not know that Clinton Place existed until tonight. I'll have to go back during another stream or a video and walk along it from the other end, you know? Alright, so here we are. Bloor and Christie, or thereabouts. This is where Koreatown begins. Got Christie Pitts Park over there. Got the Koreatown Tiger. It's not turned on though. It's not lit up right now. Did I miss a super? Where? I see Sandy's. Which one did I miss? I see the one Indiana sent a while ago. I don't see another super, Vivian, unless it hasn't shown up for me yet. Maybe you see it before I do. It's getting dark. The darkness. I guess it's time to take off the shades. Generally, we're on Bloor Street now. Big Bloor Street. Yeah, maybe the chat is being a little laggy. Maybe sometimes I don't see things when they're originally sent, or maybe sometimes it takes a while for a chat to pop in after you send it. Could be some sort of little laggy, glitchy thing going on. It's all good though, it's all good. I definitely do like to be informed when I miss a super, because I do that sometimes, as much as I try not to. The big Korean supermarket here. kind of stuff they got here for what kind of prices. I've never actually been inside of this store before.
And then I'd be up at the hospital the entire time, and then always stuff to do.
Always love Koreatown. I've been to a few places here. Can't help but mention the Poop Cafe, right? Is that still open? Indiana, another $5. Holy cow. This guy has been working hard, help him out. Thank you very much for the support and the encouragement, Indiana, once again. Very much appreciated. No more shades, as you can see. Got the breeze blowing my locks around here. Yeah, feel free to like, share, subscribe. You know, all the usual things that YouTubers say. If you haven't already done all that, you know, come and say hi in the chat if you want. If you're a new subscriber, you can do that. Or an old subscriber who hasn't done it yet. Hit the notification bell. And you'll be notified when I go live, which is usually 3 times a week. And I also post pre-recorded videos on the other 4 days of the week. So every day, basically, you can watch something on my channel. A new walk somewhere, live or not. Isabella's Donuts. These are pretty serious looking donuts here. Pretty serious looking. was in Edmonton like a few weeks ago, I guess. The middle of July. I was only there for 12 hours. Oh yeah, here we go. I wanted to check this out. Hey, hello. How are you? How are you doing?
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
Really cool area right here. Brand new, Mervish Village.
Yeah, I came can I talk specifically to check this out? Yeah.
Really nice park.
Yeah.
Everything's, it's a beautiful area.
Yeah.
Finally caught up with you, man.
Yeah. Sweet. How you doing? Good?
Not bad, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Kind of a muggy night, but
Exactly.
got the breeze blowing, you know.
Cooled it down a little and enjoying. Yeah.
You know what my gripe is with this though? Is that cars can still drive through here.
Yeah.
Like,
I talked to the owners. They want a light right here.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be hectic for pedestrians.
Because I mean, the way it was set up, it looks like it was meant to be just a pedestrian kind of zone, right?
Exactly.
And then you still have cars driving through. But why though? I don't get it. But
I don't get it either. You know, they're probably going to lock it off for a couple events and stuff.
Yeah. Once more businesses open, you know. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense for cars passing through. It looks awkward.
And for like 5 years, it was closed anyway during construction. So all the people who drive around here got used to not driving through here. It wasn't a problem. And now that it's done, they open it back up again. I don't know. Yeah.
A lot of stores are going to be opened up. So I guess they want more traffic, I guess. You never know.
Right.
Ken, pleasure.
All right, you too.
You have a wonderful night.
Nice meeting you. Bye. So this is Mervish Village, the new Mervish Village. Crazy old man. And look, here's the new sign they put up. Mervish Village is in the style of the old Honest Ed sign, right? So it's going to most likely light up and be all colorful like the old Honest Ed signs were. Not as big and not as many lights, obviously, but sort of like similar. And I guess some new retail is going to be filling this big space here. Got a new park here. Yeah, I still haven't spotted a Canadian flag, but I'll be looking. Check out this weird bench here. Why does the back of the bench jut out so far like that? But it's not on the other end. Kind of an odd configuration. Kind of an odd way to build a bench. It's pretty weird, pretty bizarre. Like, what is the purpose of this part over here? What is the function of that? I don't get it. Unless I'm just really dumb and I'm not understanding the latest in advanced bench design. I don't know. It's above my pay grade, I guess. And this one is the same. This is just how the benches are here. Study advanced bench design, yeah? Well, enlighten me, man, enlighten me. What am I missing? Here's the Body Ollie. This was the first business to open here in the new Mirvish Village. Pizza, Body Ollie Pizza. Hey, thank you, Rocky. Hey, that's nice of you to say. Everyone likes to hear that, right? You look younger. Well, thank you very kindly. This is another new business here. The book bar. So it's like a bar, but it has books. It's a bar with books.
You really would rather that I do it.
Blackbird Annex coming soon. Blackbird, like the Beatles. Got Pet Planet over here. It's Pet Planet. Hey, no one's stopping you from doing that, Indiana. It's like another store is opening here. Thank you again, Indiana. Go ahead and fly it. Who's going to stop you, right? It's called Honest Ed's Park. Okay, that's cool. Just came out. It got the best of me, Cynthia. It just came out. I couldn't stop it. Oh, look at this. This is going to be like a new walkway, right? For humans to walk through. Got all kinds of new signage in here. This is pretty neat. Is that Drake? They had to put Drake in here. The right song at the right time. Why isn't that Getty? Let's put Getty there. I mean, Drake can be there too, but add Getty. Why can't they both be there? Well, that's crazy, Indiana. Well, I don't agree with that, Indiana, but thank you again for the $5. What's up, Toronto's doo-wop music guy? Right, my phone is at 50% here. 50%. We're losing powder. Alright, I'm gonna go north. We're like 2 hours in. 50%, I should be able to go for another hour. Unless my gimbal starts dying and I have to unplug my phone and plug in my gimbal. And then my phone might start dying a lot faster. We'll see. Alright, well, you can keep that $5 there, Indiana. I don't know how you expect me to respond to that, you know? I mean, he's been so nice the last little while, and then he just decided to shift gears again, you know? I don't get it. It's a mystery to me, really. It's a mystery. Okay, there's Bathurst Station right there. Hey, Scowlachuk, hello. Used to live a block away from here. It's a good neighborhood to live in. So we're going north up Bathurst now. Bev's Cafe. Ooh, it's like The Fly. That's pretty creepy. Huh. Shades of Jeff Goldblum, man. Fly by night. Literally fly by night right there. Yep, The Fly, one of the all-time best horror movies, sci-fi / horror movies ever, you know. And made by a Torontonian and set in Toronto too. Although they don't really come out and say it, but they show the CN Tower. If you have a movie and you show the CN Tower, even just for a second, then that movie is officially set in Toronto, right? That's the rules. Sandy, holy moly, 50 bucks, don't let people get me down. Treat myself. Holy moly, Sandy. Thank you very, very much, Sandy. Wow, yeah, don't let people get me down. I try not to anyway. So no worries about that, and thank you so much. I will treat myself for sure. Cheers. I try to just let things roll off my back, you know. Go east. Now I'm going north. Going north up Bathurst. Eventually I'll go east. Maybe once I get to DuPont, we'll go east. Hey Neville, hello. Oh, check this out. They really like sperm whales here. How many sperm whales can I spot here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least 9. When I was a kid, I went through a big whale phase, and sperm whales are my favorite whale. I just thought they were badass, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah, I know.
I used to draw pictures of a sperm whale fighting a giant squid, and then I'd take it into school for show and tell. Here's my picture of 2 animals fighting to the death. That's quite the mannequin there. Yeah, I went through a dinosaur phase too, right? I went through a phase for almost every type of animal. Sharks, whales, dinosaurs, birds of prey, you know, insects, amphibians, butterflies even, which are insects, but you know what I mean. Reptiles, yeah. Yeah, I caught all kinds of critters and I would take them home. Keep them for a few days just to sort of admire them, and then I would let them go again. I never had an ant farm though, I never did that. Olive Avenue. That's the street that Jordan Peterson used to live on. I think he moved away though because all of his neighbors didn't like him, or they didn't like being close to such a controversial figure, I guess. I don't know. So he moved away. I don't know if he sold his house or if he just moved and rented it out to someone else. I'm sure he kept to himself though, and he probably didn't bother any of his neighbors, but they probably didn't make him feel very welcome if they actually ran into him, you know, I bet. Hey, Bill Chow, hello. Hey, SG is here. The stream is officially happening now. No, I don't think Jordan Peterson is from Toronto originally. I think he's from Alberta, right? But he just ended up living here for reasons, you know. He was like a professor at U of T. Hey, Phil from Connecticut. An ant farm got put in a sunny window. Whew, it is hot, it is muggy, it's sticky. We're going north up Bathurst, just about at DuPont. Got some Detroit pizza. Jeez, I just see legs sticking out. Looks like they're not attached to anything. Alright, there was a dude attached to those legs, but from that angle, it just looked like legs without a body attached to them. I wouldn't call myself a snake lover, but when I was a kid, I went through a phase where I was really into snakes, yeah. There's the Vesta lunch. Almost looks like that famous painting, right? Where you're looking across the street at a diner and you can see like two people inside. Someone's sitting down and like one of the employees of the diner. Kind of like a similar thing going on right here. Johnny Be Good, 1955. I'm not sure, unless you're talking about Back to the Future, where Marty McFly plays that song when it's 1955. Oh yeah, the restaurant. Yeah, it's been there for a long time. Is that what it said? Since 1955? That sounds about right, yeah. Look, Americans can vote from Canada. There you go. Alright, we're going east now along DuPont. The Roger Whittaker of Rush. Ugh, so sweaty. Oof, that was piercing. Is that a serious question? Do I have a favorite brand of cereal? Some bad signal back there. Bad signals. Ha 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 ha. In keeping with the Rush theme. This part of DuPont is, it's not terribly interesting, but it is what it is, I guess. Ooh, coming soon, a new Starbucks. Well, well, well. There goes the neighborhood. Oops, my cord is falling out of my phone here. A cord. I lost 10% of battery in like 2 minutes. Yeah, the power bank does not really work too well when it's too hot and muggy out. There's a Krispy Kreme. I don't really care, Hugh Monaco. I don't really care when people write in caps. It just seems a bit obnoxious to continually do it, but does it affect me really? No. No, I cannot, SG. We're at Spadina again. You like these ones, Tiana? Yeah, a lot of people like these station entrances. They're unique, I guess you could say. A modern day warrior, mean strike. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean bright. That's right, this is the Rush stream, everyone. Rush is playing their shows in Toronto this week. This is the Rush stream. What am I doing for my birthday? I am not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. I have an idea for something, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. So we'll see. Dark DuPont Street. Dark on DuPont, yo. All right, we're almost at 2.5 hours. Thanks, Rocky. I'm just messing around. I walk from Brampton to Detroit. From the B to the D. That could be a new song, you know? From the B to the D. I do, DJ, I do. It will be done. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day it will be done. Hey, Julene, hello. I can't recommend any specific restaurants there since I've never gone up there to eat, but I know that Markham and Richmond Hill have some of the best Chinese food on the planet outside of China, if that's what you're into. Some of the most authentic cuisine you can get in Markham and Richmond Hill. Better than almost any place else. Some say Vancouver is the only other spot where you can get food of similar quality. Most people say better than New York. But yeah, I never go there, I never eat up there, so I can't recommend any place. Kensington Cisco, hello. Yeah, that guy wasn't afraid to show what he had, right? Yeah. More power to him. The best Chinese food is in Phoenix. Yeah, I forgot about Phoenix, SG. My bad. Yeah, this is Davenport Road. It is kind of a fancy-ish area, bordering on Yorkville. Of course, the street is crazy busy, though. People drive like maniacs along here. But there's lots of fancy residential buildings popping up. High-end. I should go and try out Chinese food in Richmond Hill with cookies and chaos. It's possible, I guess. She wants me to go have poutine. I'm not really a big poutine guy. Never really was a fan of it. I've never seen Drake, no. I think the most Torontonian celebrity that I've seen, you know, someone who represents Toronto in a famous way, is probably David Cronenberg. If you're thinking of a famous Toronto figure, like not a politician, just like someone in show business, probably David Cronenberg. Just passed him walking on Bloor Street one time. The Bedford, another fancy new building going up here. Fancy. And we were talking about The Fly earlier, so yeah, David Cronenberg, yeah. Walking towards downtown. Hey, it's Joseph Tough. Hey, are you tough enough to hang out in this park here? Yeah. You gotta be tough to hang out here. You think you're tough enough to hang out in this park? Yeah, you think so? I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I guess I'm not tough enough because I kept walking. Tough enough. Tough enough. The aimless wandering is making you depressed. It's a good thing it doesn't make me depressed because that's all I ever do. I wouldn't be able to get out of bed anymore if aimless wandering was something that made me depressed. Hello, Josh. Look like a park for sissies. You call this a tough park? This isn't a tough park. Was there a cat on a leash? I like when I see people walking a cat on a leash. There's a little tiny dog on a leash. It's like cat-sized. It's like a cat-sized dog here. I think it's smaller than some cats. Davenport Road, downtown bound. We're just kind of on the northern edges of downtown right now. Close enough, I would say. I wouldn't argue with anyone if they said this is downtown. It basically is. People's definitions of what is downtown vary widely, though, and wildly. Some people think High Park is downtown by their definition. It's like, what? How can High Park be downtown? Even Trinity Bellwoods isn't downtown by my definition, let alone High Park. All of Old Toronto is not downtown, but to some people it is, right? The farther away you are from the core of the city, the bigger the area in the core of the city that people consider to be downtown. Hey, what's up, Marks? Mark S. Ask Bobby Brown. Maybe I should ask Petulia Clark. I'd rather ask her than Bobby Brown. heat is on. I think I got the frizzy hair happening. I think a lot of people have the frizzy hair happening tonight. It's a bit big, eh? The hair. Yeah, look at it. Look at it, man. What a crazy mop I have right now. This is the humid hair. The humid hair is kicked in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh wow. I trimmed my beard just a few days ago. It was getting a bit bushy. I debushed it. Alright, I have to utilize this ledge over here for a second. Oops. Oops, my bad. My bad. My gimbal just died as soon as I plugged it in. My gimbal's dead. I think it's dead. It's dead, Jim. Yeah, people, it looks like my gimbal died on me. She died. It's dead, Jim. Gimbal. It doesn't want to wake up. I keep trying to turn it back on. It doesn't want to wake up. It's a gimpy gimbal, yes. Even when I have the light indicator showing that it's on, it still doesn't want to work. Hey, Surge. Yeah, looks like, you know, no gimbal, no go. Dag nabbit. Let me try one more thing here. Boo! It's sad. No, just the battery died. I mean, it does that after a few hours. Usually it makes it more like at least 3 hours though, but the weather conditions can definitely affect the battery life. Last time I wasn't paying attention and it died before I noticed that it was about to die. This time I noticed it was about to die literally just seconds before it was about to die. So I did plug it in, but it was too late. It was too late. Like it's charging now, but from my power bank, it'll take a while for it to wake up. So bummer. I guess I'll just wrap it up. I mean, we almost made it to 3 hours, you know, just 14 more minutes. So I'll just have to wrap it up a bit early tonight. Just here on Davenport Road. But hey, it was a fun stream. I hope you all enjoyed. I should have brought my camera with me so I could record a video since I'm still kind of far from home, but oh well. I guess I'll just walk on home, old school. No recording. Like back in the pre-YouTube days. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next stream on Wednesday, most likely. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, you know, do all those things. Hit the notification bell and yada, yada, yada. And I'll see you on Wednesday for my next live. But tomorrow night I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video. So hope to see you there for that at around 7:15 tomorrow evening. So thanks again everyone for watching. Channel members, mods, thank you. Subscribers, non-subscribers, everyone, old people, new people. It's awesome to have you all here. And a huge thanks to everyone for the awesome support tonight with so many super chats and super stickers. It is so much appreciated. It was raining supers tonight. So cheers to you all. And of course, any PayPals as well. Thank you in advance. So I'll see you all in the next one. Until next time, I will continue. Have a good night, everyone. I guess that's it. My gimbal has demanded it. I guess you can't argue with the gadgets, right? You just can't argue with the gadgets. All right, night all.